Well, you did not know about that. This is a Mid-Atlantic Championship match, I should say. There's the champion.
Johnny Weaver,
you know, Jr. coming back to
all the political
table.
things that, if you'd please be quiet for just a minute, all the political things that happen in the world today, you know, the suspension of Dory Funk Jr. by the Crockett Promotions and the NWA. I tell you what, if Dory Funk Jr. sends the Outlaw after Angelo Mosca Jr., you can guarantee yourself the Outlaw's a tough man.
We're glad to see that you strolled back out here after the devious deed you did in the ring, Tully Blanchard. And I would like to, just one more time, say one question to you. How come you haven't been wrestling and putting your belt up on TV as Angelo Mosca Jr. has?
Johnny Weaver, I told you once, do not bother me about who I'm wrestling and anything else like that. Because, Johnny Weaver, if you don't quit this simple attempt to get me mad, one of these days it's going to be you and me, and I don't think you want that.
Oh, would you be surprised?
Probably not.
And now the Outlaw is running right to a fine full body slam. Gary Hart on the ropes, wanting the Outlaw to get over there to him. And Angelo Mosca Jr., our Mid-Atlantic champion, has the Outlaw on the mat. And there you see Gary Hart, another worried look on that face of his. Outlaw's a huge individual.
Well, I tell you what, the Outlaw is a huge individual, but what a treat for the fans at home to see a Mid-Atlantic Championship match.
And there is one of the deeds that Gary Hart can just change the tempo, the tide, and sometimes the outcome of the match. As now on the defensive will be Angelo Mosca Jr. as the Outlaw gets his chance, and he is opening up.
Well, I tell you what, Johnny, you've got to give a lot to Angelo Mosca Jr. He's proven himself and proven himself time and time again. He's won the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title twice now, and you got to put him in a caliber to handle his own self in the ring with anybody, and he's doing a very good job. And if it wasn't for Gary Hart just a minute ago, or a lack of the intellectual on Angelo Mosca Jr.'s part, he quit worrying about the wrestler. He was the wrestling and worried about Gary Hart. And so many people have made that mistake and gone down, you know, big number one in the loss column. You've got to worry about the man in the ring.
Well, truer words were never spoken. That man on the outside, even if he doesn't do anything, he can worry your mind and cause a mistake with you, or just your back turned. And I know another man sitting next to me here who looks to get a man's back turned, but boy, you better not, because he's like a cat and be right in there on you with a single leg takedown before you can think. And we saw Tully Blanchard, when he did wrestle, do that many times.
That's called intelligent wrestling.
And the Outlaw now is getting a lesson of wrestling intelligence himself with himself from Angelo Mosca Jr. Angelo Mosca Jr. almost pulled out a victory there over the Outlaw. The Outlaw out of the ring to confer with Gary Hart.
You can't take anything away from Angelo Mosca Jr. at all. He was down. He countered the move, ducked that big elbow, and came off with the flying press and almost got the victory.
Well, that sure stood our fans out of their seats. That was a near fall. Fine move by the Outlaw, and he's really trying everything he knows to get that championship away from Angelo Mosca Jr. The championship being on the line right here in this match, and he looks like he's going all out now. He really ties him up. Jr. fights hard to get that one shoulder off the mat. Angelo Mosca Jr. trying to keep that shoulder off the mat. Tully, that'll take a lot of energy out of you, just fighting to keep them shoulders from being counted out.
It most certainly does. You have 260, 70, 80 pounds laying on top of you, and you got to fight to keep that shoulder up, because if you relax 1 minute, you have a new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion.
And it could happen right here for the Outlaw if he can pin Angelo Mosca Jr. Boom. Tremendous elbow. That one looked like it caught him right in the bridge of the nose. Changes again. Angelo Mosca Jr. decks the Outlaw. Tremendous right. Our fans love it. You see them packed into our auditorium here tonight. The Mid-Atlantic champion Angelo Mosca Jr. stands in the ring waiting for his opponent to get back in.
See right there, Angelo Mosca Jr. paying attention to Gary Hart. And the Outlaw comes back in the ring. If you do that too much, he's liable to lose that precious championship that he has.
It could be curtains for you in a real quick hurry. Both showing a great match by both of these individuals. First look at the Outlaw by myself at least, and Angelo Mosca Jr. He's given him a tough match so far, Tully Blanchard.
Well, this is definitely a caliber championship match. Both men, the tide of battle going back and forth, seesaw, just like a chess match. Almost at a 3 count.
That made the Outlaw step back and think of another maneuver, and he comes out with that attack wide open, staggered. Mosca, his knees buckled on that elbow or forearm. He's really softening him up now, Tully Blanchard.
Angelo Mosca Jr. better get out of that corner.
Oh, he's got a lot of fight left in him. Trying so hard to keep a precious title. He's got fine suplex by Mosca Jr. He's going to the top. This is his favorite maneuver right here. Off comes the dive. The referee distracted for a second. And just enough. Here. Again, the Outlaw into the back. Into the back of Mosca Jr. Backdrop. Down is the shoulders. They bridge. He bridged up. Let's see who has the best leverage. Down again to the shoulder. Again. Hey, Gary Hart. Gary Hart, pull the foot. Gary Hart scooped the foot. The winner of the match. We got a new champion. We have a new champion. Let me see. Yes. The Outlaw is declared the winner.
The Outlaw, you knew Dory Funk Jr. would send somebody good that could take on Angelo Mosca, and there you see a new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I didn't see it that way, but here you see the bridge. Here you see Gary Hart. Look at there now.